Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an irregular Sudoku, which we do every now and again, but not too often. I think we did one a couple weeks ago. They always take a little bit of extra brain power for me to work through, because something about it just, I guess because you don't do it as often, it's not kind of inset into the brain. So anyway, this one is called The Whispering Ring. It's by Arkthelox, and I don't think I've done a puzzle by this setter before, so that's good. Let's see what the rules are and see what's going on here. So it's a normal 9x9 Sudoku. Rules are in effect with irregular regions. It's one way to say it. So it's irregular regions, and it's 9x9. So every row, every column, and every designated region will have the digits 1 through 9 once each. Then we have GW, which would be German Whispers. Digits in a German whisper line must differ by at least 5. So, what is this? Oh, I think this is just saying that the line passes through these circles, right? Because row 3, column 6. Yeah, okay. So it's just like a graphical little thing just to make sure that you understand that they're showing the arrow on top of the whisper, so it looks like it gets hidden, but you can see that it comes into this. So that includes all of this and these guys and these guys. Okay, cool. So essentially that just means that whatever this digit is, this one has to be 5 away from it, this one 5 away from that one, and so on and so forth. And it gets different on each line. So then we have killer cages. So numbers in a cage don't repeat, and sum to the number in the top left. Normal killer cage. So these guys will be 12, these 13, etc., etc. And then finally we have arrows. So numbers on an arrow sum to the number in the circle at the base of said arrow. So these 2 digits, whatever they are, will add to this circle. These 3 digits, whatever they are, will add to this circle, and so on and so forth. And that's it. So nothing crazy in terms of rule sets. There are some irregular regions we have to deal with and try to get the brain to work through. We do actually have a couple of given digits, which is unusual, but nothing, like I said, nothing crazy. So let's just get into this thing, see if we can get it figured out, and have a bunch of fun, because that's the point of this entire channel. Just have some fun. Links in the description below. Let's get at it. Okay, so is there anything jumping out at me immediately? And the answer is not necessarily, because none of these cages necessarily have any massive restrictions. Well, I guess this 14 does, and now that I said it as I was highlighting it, makes me look a little slow, but this has to be an 8-6, because it can't be 9-5. So we have that. Now that's going to tell us that this has to be an 8, because the 5 is on this arrow. So if this was a 6, this would have to be a 5-1-0. So this is 8 and 6. Now, if this is an 8 and this is 5, this has to be a 1-2 pair. Now, this 6 does not say that this has to be a 1-2-3, because we can repeat digits across a region. So, but what we can say now is that we have a digit on our German whisper, so we can start to propagate that around. All of these digits will be high. We'll come back and remove options, obviously. This can't be 6 or 8. Actually, none of these can be 6s, so let's just get rid of those wholeheartedly. That's not an 8. Now, can we take... Well, let's do those low digits first, and then we'll come back and think about the process here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, we can remove 4s from these, but we can't well, this one specifically we can, but we can't remove 4 from any of these, because we could have a pair of 9s that says this can be a 4. Okay, now let's go into what some of this information is going to tell us. Well, we have to, well, let's think about, because we've got some ins now on some of these, well, not necessarily ins, but we have some things we can say. Like this has to be, if it's a 9, this is a 3. If it's an 8, it's a 4. It's a 7, it's a 5. Now, I don't think we can, yeah, we can't reduce these. I don't think, because we could put a 1, 2 here, which would put a 3 and a 4 here. I don't think that causes problems. Now, it will obviously say these are both 9s. This would have to be an 8, because this would be a 3, and then this would be a 5. But that all seems like it will work. Okay, but what about this guy? Because now he has to be a low digit, 1, 2, 3, or 4, which means this is low, 1, 2, 3, or 4, but it can't be 4 because these can't both be 9s. And these go back up to being high, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is not 6. We do get a 7, 8, 9 triple here. I don't know if that's going to help us very much, but it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4 quad. These have to be from 6, 7s, 8s, and 9s. This one obviously can't be a 9, can't be an 8, can't be a 7, because these would have to both be 1s. This is a 6. Now, if this is a 6, the most this, or the least this can be is a 1, 2 pair, which means this is 9. This is 7. If that's a 7, this can't be 3 or 4. This can't be 3. That's a 1, 2 pair. These are not 1 or 2. So this is 3 or 4. This is not 7 because of that. Now that 1, 2... No, that still doesn't remove the 1, 2 option here. This 7 and 9, again, we have to focus on irregulars. Even though these don't see each other in rows or columns, they see each other in the region. So this is 8. Therefore, this is 9. This is 7. Good. And what else? This 9 says this is 5 to make 14, which means this has to either be a 3 or a 4 to make the 5 work. The 9 says this is 7, and this is 8. This can't be 8 anymore. The 7 here says these are not 3. This is not 3, 4. That's a 1, 2, which says this is 3. So this isn't. Good. That 7 says that's not 7. Oh, the 7 here just says this is 5. Now we've got this as a 1 or a 2, so this has to be a 3 or a 4. So that's a 3, 4 pair. So we get a 1, 2 left over. We've got a lot of pairs going on right now. So hopefully we can keep moving on those. This 7 here with the 1 or a 2 means this is a 5 or a 6. It has to be a 6 because it obviously can't be a 5. So that's a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This has to be a 3 to make 5. Anything else? That 2 says this is 1 and 2. Good. This is just a given digit of 4. We can put that in then because of the region. And we get a 1, 2, 3 left over here, and that's going to tell us something because this has to be a 3. These guys are not. And I think that was, I don't think that did any more there. Okay. Let's think you are 1, you 1, you 2. There we go. We got 1s and 1s. This becomes 2. Now this is a 1, 1. That's 4. Or it is 2, so this needs to be 4. Full sentences. Don't skip around. This is a 3. This is a 4. Good. The Sudoku... not Sudoku. The German Whispers not necessarily doing much here at the moment. It's gotten us into the thing. I'm saying, like, these digits don't tell us what some of these are. What else do we have, though, then? Let's look around. What are these 2 digits? They are 3 and 9, so we can do that. This is 9, this is 3, this is then 8, this is 7, so we just had to go a different route to get those done. What are these 2? 4 and 6, it looks like. So this is 6 and this is 4. If that's a 4, that's a 9. Goody goody. And what else? This 7 says this is 6. If that's a 6, we can't use a 2 in 2 digits. We need to make 6. It's 1, 5. So this is 5 and 1. Good. This is flowing quite well. Now we probably could be using Sudoku into these regions, and we'll probably get there eventually, but things are moving quite well, so we'll kind of stick to what we're doing. this digit here has to be low. Can't be 1, 4, or 3. It's 2. What are these 3 digits? Because we'll probably be able to figure out what these 2 are to make 7 total. So we're looking at 1, 4, and 5. So these 2 digits have to add to 5, so therefore they can never have a 5. So this is the 5. This 1 is going to get us 4 and 1. Now we know what these 3 digits are, which I think might give us this. Yep, these are 7s, 8s, and 9s. So this is 6. Now this can't be 7 or 9, so it's 8. This can't be 7 or 8, so it's 9, and this is 7. This is a given digit of 5, it appears to be. Do we want to just jump into some of these other guys? Rows and columns, because they seem to be pretty useful here. We've got 7s and 8s. That one did not do anything. Maybe we need to look elsewhere. 2s, 3s, and 4s. No. Well, yes, actually. This has to be 2, 3, or 4. Can't be 3 from the region, can't be 2 from the column, so it's 4. These have to be 2 and 3. This one still can't be 3, so it's 2, 3. Good. Maybe we do delve into regions a little bit, because I think we've got ourselves to a point where really it is Sudoku, so we might as well kind of jump on that wagon. 4, 7, and 9. Okay, these are not 9s, so this is... doesn't quite get that, but we know what this is now. It has to be 8. You two have to be 7 and 2. So you're 7, you're 2. Hello? I think my dog just tried to open my door. She got it partially open. Oh boy. 1, 2, what are we doing here? 4, 5, 6, and 9. These can't be 4s, obviously. This can't be a 5. These can't be 5s or 9s. So this just is a 4, 6. So this is 9 and 5. The 4, 6 not quite resolved, but this digit is. It's an 8. These guys, oh, this one right here is just a given as well, which is 6. Therefore, these 2 have to be 5 and 9. This is 9. This is 5. These 3 are 3, 7, and 8. You can't be 7. You can't be 8. I thought that, all right, the region again. This is 3, 7, 8. This is a given 3. This is a given 4. These 2 have to be from 1 and 3. So this is 3 and 1. You 2 have to be from 6 and 8. So you're 6, you're 8. You are now 7, 4, 7, 6, 4. And this is the last digit, which is a 9. There we go. Congrats. Yay, congrats. Congrats. That was a really quick one. Once we got into it, obviously it's got 500 some solves in 5 days. So it wasn't difficult to get into. Just had to find the right spot to get this guy going, and then once that German Whisper got started, everything really fell into place. So I really did like how this logic worked together, and I like the combination of the killers and the arrowheads on these guys working. So it was pretty cool. So anyway, nice puzzle. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.